wanna reclapper. Me are the king, you are the queen of the proper.
Come wine.
She needs no introduction. She is here. It took me a long time to get, but finally, she is here, and I want everyone on the Heaven Hollywood experience. Law Rivers and Miss O.D., wherever you're at, stand up.
Yay. Oh, I'm standing. Hello.
Queen of the Pack.
Yo, it's so Hollywood, man. I want to say, no respect, Hollywood. No respect, man. It's been a long time, I know, but nothing happens before the time, and I want to big up enough respect to all the ladies in the building with you right there.
Yeah.
And,
oh my goodness.
And I'm very excited, and the Queen, of course, sometimes is very rare, but this moment is very special. And Hollywood, you more than deserve it. I'm so delighted to be a part of your environment tonight, and I want a big respect of the whole Jamaican Massive and everybody else out there, all of my fans around the world. I just want them to know that the Queen, I just want them to know, the Queen is here to stay, and now I'm about to continue where I left off. So I'm very excited. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely, no problem. Thanks for being here. Big up to the Queen of the Pack. Now, your first song. What was your first song ever recorded?
Okay, well, the first song I've had, it was called a Yankee Doodle Doo. It was just a little Jamaican thing, and then I did Golden Touch with Mikey Bennett and Gussie Clark, because those songs were like in one, and that's where, I get to meet like the great Shabba Ranks and a lot of different people. But that was my first jump off, the, man them touch. From day one, it's all about something sensual and sexy, so we start off just like that. So that was my first joint.
Lord, I'm going to say. Yes, it was. Now, when did you know that this was going to be big? I mean, what was the moment that Queen knew, this is going to be huge?
Well, in generally speaking, when it comes to my career and stuff like that, starting in Jamaica, Jamaica is a hotbed for any recording artist who want to make it. But when I went on Sting, which is the biggest stage show in Jamaica until this day, where every Jamaican artist has to take a slice of that cake, that's when you know if you'll arrive or not. So when I went to Sting, it was a big moment with Supercat, Shabba Ranks, Ninja Man was one of the biggest moments. And then it was a 40 Hard Way with me and the ladies, like Lady J, Lady P, and Sister Charmaine. And, I didn't know what clashing was at the time. So then I just pop off to tuning them. Then I left and walk off the stage. And that's when Sony and, at the time, especially Shabba Ranks' manager, they said that they were looking for the female Shabba Ranks. So that's how my whole thing started. And it's kind of... it was a good jump off, but it was very scary in the beginning. But it worked out to be good because you have good people around you. As I say, can't thank Shabba Ranks enough for that, because he was the one who really guided me through that time, and General Trees, Yellow Man, and all these guys. So it was very interesting time for me. Yeah.
So that was been amazing. Once again, we're talking to the Queen of the Pack, Lady Patra, Queen Patra. Never just want to say, I call her the Queen of Dance Hall. I can't even call you dance hall. I mean, it's
exactly. I give respect to the dance hall.
Yeah, I can't even call you dance hall because it's like there was a lot of there was a few. I'm not gonna say a lot. There were a few female artists out there during your time. Now, why was Patra able to cross over and have such huge success and no one? Because let's just be real. No one else was able to pull it off.
No.
Female-wise. Let's just be real. And
I think
why
really
was Patra able to pull it off?
Well, Patra is always for the fellas, them, and for the ladies. I'm straight up all about sex, nothing political or exciting. It's just for me, straight up, rubber up, wagging, and good music always have to be hit. But for me, as a woman, it's good to show your sex appeal in a diplomatic way, and that's what I was able to do with incorporating the ghetto movements and everything like that with it. So for me, it's all about sensuality and sex and being firm. So it wasn't hard for me to go over there and everything. And of course, it's an image. The Queen is the Queen of the Pack. They don't know she has to also fit that image. So it's a package. It's all about a package.
Absolutely. Miss O.D., my Trini gal.
Hello.
Big up to Trinidad, of course. Big up to Trinidad. Big place, you feel me?
Thank you, baby. Okay.
What you got, Miss O.D.?
My question, I need to know, when you're making these songs and things like that, and as you said, it's predominantly a male-inhabited, society when it comes to what you're doing. What exactly do you find that a lot of them try to come at you sideways because of how you're singing and what you're singing about, and when you get up on stage and you're winding and grinding and busting it open and all of that?
Well, first of all, if you're talking from the artist standpoint, they don't have access to the queen like that. But my fans always get away with a lot of stuff. And for me, and definitely entertainers need to know that, and there's much respect all the way. But for me, my fans, always let them be a part of the show. But when it comes to feeling that it's a male-dominated field, I've never felt that way. Before, because coming from Jamaica, you don't know, in the Caribbean, where men and women, everybody come together and stuff like that. It was very easy for me to get a slice of the cake because they have a lot of different females way ahead before me, like Sister Carol, Sherry Thunder. There's so much other names that was there. But for me, I just come and deal with something different, plus having, the great Sony at the time behind me, and, of course, Tupac help. But there's so much help that I've gotten along the way. But for me, it was very easy, and it's good for women to rise up and stand up for what they believe in. But what I've learned throughout the years is that it's never good to rush anything. Just take everything easy. Once you're the originator, everything always flows smooth.
Jeez, I gotta give up. I gotta give up Paul for saying the slice.
Yeah.
I gotta hear that slice of the cake again. Just keep saying that, and the interview will go on. I don't even need to finish the interview. Just keep saying every answer. Just make it start off with a slice of cake. Robin?
Yes.
Hello. I just wanted to say, first of all, I love your single, Come Over, and it just makes me remember when I was a younger girl, I got whipping listening to your song because I decided I wasn't going to dance like you, and I'm an American girl, so, I didn't know how to do the winding thing, and I was determined because I was into boys, and it's the best whipping I ever got in my life. And since you have so much power.
Yeah, because that's what we call the skin out factor in Jamaica. You see, at certain ages, you kind of do it, mommy will do it, but guess what? Now it's so different. I'm happy that the culture, for me, it's not just me. I might come with the talent and everything and stuff like that, but for me as a Jamaican girl, it's like every street and every corner you go on, our culture is so huge that expressing oneself is like so simple, and but of course there will be rules and regulations that's set by your mom or your dad, but it's a free society, and I feel that when a woman is free, she is free to express herself. So I think that's what I brought to the table in the beginning, and that's where I'm about to continue,
Exactly. And so which leads me to my question. You, in addition to being this wonderful world artist, you have a degree in bachelor's degree in history and political science. So with that kind of power and influence, just as your natural magnetic self is, have you ever thought about politics?
Well, I thought about politics and then I realized not to get in because I don't want to get corrupt. But what I'd love to do is to mainly deal with the issues of what the people are dealing with day to day. And for me, ancient history and political science come up for me because of it's for me. I use it more from a spiritual standpoint back then when I was going through how to get out of this. Rather not take stuff and then to reshuffle and come back again and how to structure it. And I realized in the end that, I had to turn to God for many of the things and how patient he was with me and to help me and guide me through that. This is why when you look at the Queen of the Pack and you check out her photo, she aged in reverse. There's no negativity, no pressure.
Yes, Lord.
I just like to take things. So yes, Lord.
I think Hollywood's gonna pass out on the phone right now.
Yeah, I know Hollywood is. No, but seriously, that's what I'm saying is that, and then after a couple of years, I realized that I've not missed anything, and I would encourage any artist or anyone to don't follow the hype because the hype is just for a moment, and even if it's there, it must be real. If you want to stand firm, in the system of Babylon and all this stuff. You have to be aware, and that's one thing I've learned is that if I did not take the break that I end up doing, and to be in control of my own career and my business, then maybe I would not have been here to be speaking to you guys. But one thing I've known is that patience and God wants to pray to Him. And most importantly, of course, my fans, no one has ever changed. It's as if I have not gone anywhere.
It's so
and I'm
true.
and I'm beginning to realize that I really did not miss anything. For me, it was more like for me to self-rebuild, rehabilitate myself and just continue where I left off and just do good music. And I want you guys to not to forget to check out Sweet Reggae Music, because that's doing very well right now. So,
all right.
Absolutely. 646-595-4038. We got the queen of the pack here. Before I ask this next question, you have to say, slice of the cake.
Yeah, I need a slice of the cake.
Oh, Lord.
Slice of the cake for Hollywood. They better recognize that.
The whole cake. Hollywood want the whole cake, the whole thing.
The whole thing. Not just
the whole
a slice.
Cake, yeah.
Here we go. Now, you would consider a sex symbol. Okay. You would definitely consider it a sex symbol. Now, you were the first one, as I was discussing with my crazies. That's the name of my crew. These two Looney Tunes that I have with me every week. Now, you were the first woman to really bring the wind 'em up to the video. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Did you face a lot of scrutiny? When especially when the fake video really hit.
Yeah.
Did you face a lot of scrutiny?
I didn't know. No. What happened is that I didn't even know what scrutiny is. I mean, even today, I don't know what that is, because what happened is that once you say lights, camera, action, the queen is going to skin out and do her thing. Nobody should be surprised. Ooh. It's very natural. Ooh. It's very sensual and sexual for me. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. But, it is what it is. I've never thought about that because it's a lifestyle for me. And right now, it's going to even get better than before, because the queen is free to make her decisions and free to know exactly what she wants to do. But we're not going to go over the thing. We know exactly where to stop, because we don't, I'm not trying to catch up to anything, because there's nothing to catch up to,
Right.
I love that confidence. You need to teach a class.
The queen of the pack on Twitter, she's a real queen, Patra. We're going to go to the phone lines. The phone lines are nuts. And we'll try to take a couple, because I got to finish my interview and hear a couple of more slices of the cake. We're going to take a 631 call and want to talk to Queen Pat. 631, you're on the air with Heaven Hollywood Experience.
Hello, Heaven Hollywood. How are you?
What's good, man?
I'm good, man. But I just have a request for Lady Patra, because my uncle have a sound. I don't know if you remember. It's called Thunder Music. And you made a dub when you were singing. I was just wondering, with my honor, if you could just give me that intro. You said something like, I can't sing, but you said something like, closer, seems so far away. Remember that? Give me a little.
Of course I remember that. Yo, that was so long ago, it's not even funny.
That's my favorite subject for that sound.
Yeah, and guess what? I haven't done dubs for years, because I realized that when I become a sex symbol, I was wondering, how do I do dub now?
Don't do it.
However, but man, enough respect, man. You see, that's why it's good to, do the
always
thing right.
Over 20 years strong, a fan.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much, man. And I want you to go on YouTube, check out the new thing, Sweet Reggae Music. And believe me, you guys haven't heard anything yet. I'm in production right now, working with the best producer. And that's a big respect to, Tamar McGregor, lots of different people. But I want you guys to know that what the Queen is doing right now is building, but building at her own pace and making sure it is right. Because it's all about good music. I just don't want to make the same mistake twice.
I would definitely support. God up, all right?
All right, man. Enough respect. Big up yourself.
Thank you, sir. Another great call. He checks in with us weekly. I know that voice. Checks in with us all the time, man. I appreciate it. 646-595-4038. Okay. Now I got some email stuff. If they're just attacking me all over the place. Did you receive more hate or love from the females when you first came out? When you were dominating? Now, this is from Dion. She's from Philly. When you were dominating the music game, did you receive more hate or love from the females in the game?
Well, it's kind of hard to balance because the queen is such a roots and ragamuffin down to earth girl. So what I do is that I always try to heal up everyone and accordingly. Well, you might hear things behind the scene, but when you're the queen of the pack, you don't really think of anything. But I don't want to get too Ray, but you have a couple in the state was very jealous. The queen come over, still a couple gold and platinums before, but that is not even the point. The point is that I'm always staying the way I am. If a person tries to shout the queen, they shout the queen. If they don't, it don't really matter. But for me, it's all about love and respect when it comes, especially to the music. So I didn't really have time to think about the negatives. But of course, there's always haters. But
you
sex symbol, it's not. You don't have time.
You need to talk to Riri and Karuchi then.
616-595-4038. That's a nice segue, Miss O.D., because I think it was last week we were discussing Rihanna and Karuchi, the bad girl, as Rihanna likes to call herself. And Miss O.D., we were talking about Rihanna and Chris Brown. I'm going to ask you this question. Miss O.D. said, and Miss O.D., you have to say it, and you have to throw the accent on. Exactly what you said when I said, what is Rihanna done to Chris Brown? And what was your reply, Miss O.D.?
That's that West Indian pum-pum.
So now, because Rihanna's got Chris Brown going so nuts, so what is it about the island women that what is it about that island pum-pum, as Miss O.D.
Well, I think it's not just the island pum pum. I think it's about the whole imagination of how you use the pum pum. That's the way how to say it. But I don't think it's about that actually. For me personally, I'm more attracted to more mature people, and I have my honey, and also I don't like to live out loud like something. But I think that on behalf of everybody else, I think they express themselves sexually the way they want to. But for me, it's like it's very dramatic, you know what I mean? But it's very simple. I don't like to speak on behalf of what people are doing, But I know that I'm cool like that. So I think all West Indian women should maybe give you a call and give you an update on that. And a slice of the cake. That's how you get a lot of slices of cake. Huh?
I said we are talking to the queen of the pack, Queen Patra, at Real Queen Patra on Twitter. For everyone, she stayed very in touch. She answered as many people as she can. Now, what was okay? I wanted to ask you this: what made you not do the BET Awards? Because I heard. Now, I just want to clarify. I don't like saying things without using the word allegedly. Allegedly, you declined to come on the BET Awards. Is that true? And why did you not make it to the BET Awards?
Well, as I say, I know people ask me about it already, and the decision I've made, not only am I excited about it, I'm extremely happy that I've made it, because I've been through a lot for the past couple of years before I decided to come out. And there's a lot of scoffers that's out there trying to lust after my flesh and things that I've seen before, to where I put me into a position to where I wanted to make different changes in my life. And I cannot let one moment take care of that. So if someone is trying to get rid, to me, it would have been better in many different ways. But if I, wrong, as I said, and I say it all the time, and I just wanted to be the finalist, that when the wrong messenger applied to the queen, I'll give up anything in this world and in the music industry for my own dignity and my soul. I'll never sell out, and I don't care what it is, where it is, how it is. There's nothing more important than my rehabilitation and my sanity. And BET has been there for me throughout the years, and if BET continue to support me and they need something done, they can reach me direct. And I'm sure they're intelligent to know that a lot of artists have been through a lot of things. Not everybody wants to speak out what's going on, but I do not regret it at all. It was not the platform for me at that point, and I'm very happy about my decision. But in the future, everything can always be structured. But there's not one opportunity in the world that's worth my soul or my dignity or the moment of happiness that I've worked on for more than 12 years to get back to do my work. And it's amazing. I'm happy. That's basically
That's amazing. That's great.
646-595-4038. Talking to Queen Patra. Waiting for... They got questions coming from everywhere. Now the chat room. Let's see what they got to say.
It's the most talkative they've been. Normally they're so shy.
I know. The people that they can't get over the fact that the queen on the phone.
They want a slice of cake. They want a slice of cake.
They want a slice of the cake because a lot of people think the queen was dead, but the queen is very much alive. And there's a lot of people out there who talking about. One thing I've learned is that if nothing is happening right now and you're taking a break, it's good to take away yourself from the whole thing. And then when you come back, you let the people know what you are. But you have to stand up for something, and not everything that looks good is really good.
Absolutely. Now, and that leads me to another question. Miss O.D., you got something else?
Well, I want to know now, what's the next thing you're working on? You just came out with reggae music?
Reggae music, yes. And right now we have, oh, my God, Don't Leave Me Lonely. However, we're in the mix right now with LGN Entertainment and them from Florida. Who is part of the team, the partners in the business, and we're getting ready to release some stuff right now, and it's major promotion is in the planning, so I'm waiting to structure that. So come this, end of this month, next year and stuff, the Queen is in full effect, but the Queen do not want what she has done before, where I'm crowded on a whole bunch of excitement and nothingness. I want my fans to hear good music. The Queen is in good shape. The Queen is ready, more educated on a lot of things, and my fans need to know, I'm not going to lose no focus, so nobody don't come and try to hype up the Queen, because it's not going to work. Pure roots, airy, down to earth, approachable. This is why I talk to my fans every day on Twitter and everywhere. I'm not that going to be a star and I just put things out there because I think I'm a star, so I don't have to respond to my fans. That's ridiculous. The people that made me eat food will hear my voice, but the people who are trying to take my food, they won't have any access. You know what I mean? So it's going to be crazy. Yeah, that's how I see it. So I'll speak to my fans anywhere I go, anytime. I make it a duty to speak back to them every time, because in the end, those are the people I want to speak to. And I need them to check out my Facebook page, of course, which is Patra Official Page or Queen Patra. And, of course, you guys already have the Twitter link. So you just send that out, and it's amazing. I look at life now in a different light. Not only more am I feeling more sensual or sexual or more into what I'm doing, I'm more relaxed because there's no there. It is just good music, treat the people right, and just go back to my house. That's basically it. There's no more anything. The whole thing is just I've been there, done that, know it, what it is, and it's the same thing. I just don't want to play that game anymore. I just want to be a roots girl. Like how you link me Hollywood, it's very hard. I know a lot of people say it's hard to get to the Queen, but sometimes you have to be reserved. I don't have any problem self-exiling and then come back out of my cage.
That I was.
Yeah, exactly. Because a lot of people come around and say they're this and they're that, when they're working around the Queen. But when the Queen does not accept certain things, then people disappear because, I realize people still want me to say yes to everything, which is ridiculous.
Right. We're 646-595-4038. We're talking to Queen Patra. All right, couple of more email joints here. All right, I am a up-and-coming artist. This is from Coswell, from Jamaica. I'm an up-and-coming artist, and I want to ask you, let's keep it real, it says. I heard the groupies, when you were on the road, were crazy. How did you handle that?
Well, normally there are groupies everywhere, but one thing I've always known is that, I'm just focusing on performance and all these stuff. My kind of groupie thing is different because I'm a Jamaican girl, and when we go out there, yes, people are going to do this and like us and stuff. But as a female, you kind of hold your edge and structure it, And
right.
there's I really never thought about it because the female really don't do what the males do on the road and all that stuff. For me, it was just executing my plan and do it. And then if I'm doing something, it's in private.
Okay, so
I don't know about that. I treat everybody as my fan. Yeah.
So on the road, I mean, because I'm going to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
If I was out, I saw you one time, and I'm going to admit it. I saw you one time perform in Nagasaki, and bouncers had to fight my ass off. They threw my ass out of there. I'm not going to lie. So I know how people act. I'm admitting here today that you performed in Nagasaki, and my boy Kevin, whose name is Predator, who they call Predator. Predator.
Predator. Yeah.
Security. Yeah, Predator. That's my man.
Yes.
That's
my boy. Listen, man, Hollywood man, you need to get me his number. I was talking about him because that's somebody that I'll never forget him. Because I gave him the name Predator.
Oh really?
Oh my God.
Yeah. So I'm definitely going to do that. I just saw him a couple of weeks ago, but he allowed me access in. And he had to. I ended up getting thrown out because I was acting a damn fool. I'm not even gonna lie. I was trying to touch you. I'm telling you. So I know how it would get on the road.
Lord.
But as I say, for me, when I go on the road, like I would plan with my my team and say, okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're going out there to have some fun. And let the people deal with what they're dealing with, and whatever does happen happens. So it's all about in good fun and music. And trust me, if they think that was crazy before, nobody has seen nothing yet, because this is the time is now. And my voice, my vocals, everything has grown tremendously. So my performance and everything has to be proper and all of these stuff. So everything I've been working on for all these years is coming to light. However, the most important thing is that nobody's signing checks for the Queen anymore. The Queen do all of that. Now the Queen can sleep. And I'm in control of my career. I see some people always trying to call me or text me or try to emailing me, asking me for management or this and that and stuff. And when I say to them that my company is what do with my business, you have people trying to say, no, but the artist can't do that. But the last time I checked, I am my own boss. And if I can have a team of people that work with me that take their stuff, but it is the most ridiculous thing for people to ever think for someone like me, a mature woman who has been around the world and traveled and done so much. And I've learned certain things to tell me that I cannot be in control of my career or write my own check. I find that quite disrespectful. Those people I just eject like a cassette, Yeah. So, yes, I'm just laughing because this is what you do. It takes a team, but it's not easy to have people be in control of your career, And that's why my fans are there. I'm happy about the internet because guess what? It's on the internet now we're doing our thing. The world has changed. And it's changed for the better because everybody now can have access. And for me, it's not about greed. It's just for my amount. I'm satisfied, and I just want to contain my dignity and maintain, not only my health, but just to be in control of my career so that I can even help others in the process. But for me right now, the Queen is loose like wild goose. So anything test, they know it's a lot of stress. How we do it.
Thank you.
No, seriously. So, there's no need for no excitement. So when the Queen appears, it's just going to be just that. Good music, good fun, and pleasure and niceness. No hype up on the excitement or no fake this, fake that. Everything on the Queen is real. And the Queen is just going to keep it like that. What you see is what you get, Yeah.
Absolutely. We're talking to Queen Patra. We had a question out of the chat room. Wanted to know, the person wanted to know if you and all the other ladies who worked together on that song in the music video for Freedom got along.
No. Well, what happened is that all the ladies, when they called the Queen, they said to the Queen that she was going to California to be on this Freedom soundtrack thing. When you go there, everybody should have a line. They went there with a line. My part ended up becoming the chorus. When I got there and see most of the ladies like Latifah, Africa. Queen Africa is like one of my favorite artists. Queen Latifah, of course, you have MC Light. You have everybody, Yo-Yo, T-Buzz and Left Eye and all these. It's so many good people, and then to know that some of these girls are, passed away and all this stuff is very sad. But for me, it was everybody treats everybody with respect. It was just like me going and see a bunch of ladies with their talent, and we do what we do. We just go our own way. This is not a bunch of, So it's very nice working with these ladies because it has also shown that reggae music and the culture from the Caribbean is strong up there, and I really appreciate it. I think all those ladies are cool, and of course, me and Yo-Yo collab together, Salt and Pepper collab together. I've worked with a couple of these ladies, and it's amazing. I'm really looking forward now. I have some things under my belt. So a lot of people call for collab and all of these stuff, but I have to be careful what I'm doing. But I have a few things I'm working on right now, and I don't want to be bubble gum out or too manufactured out, so I have to be careful what I do. So for me, I'm just reviewing everything with an open mind and make sure I do the right thing.
Absolutely, and it really seems as though through your years in the music business that you've really really learned a lot and grown a lot as as an entertainer, and seem like you really learned the business because you seem happier now than
are you
happier now than you were then?
Well, I'm telling you, I was happy. Listen, there's no happiness that can replace the one I'm feeling now, because I was being led. Now I'm leading. I was doing what everybody wants me to do and all these stuff. Now I'm doing what I want to do in the process of listening to some of what people have to say, because not everything they have to say is correct. And then I work with it accordingly, and I'm just do it. But what my fans should always know, when they see the Queen is happy, and the Queen is in control. And I'm excited. I'm sure a lot of artists would want to I'm sure they would want to say what I'm saying now, but the only way you can maybe say this is for you to go through stuff first, and then you'll be able to do this. But I'm very thankful for everything in the past. But no,
that is
Sweet
beautiful.
Reggae Music is the new project, the new single. Sweet Reggae Music. We're going to get into that as well. Also, you mentioned earlier, and I was saying to myself, I was talking to my assistant earlier, and I said, my God, she just it's funny that you said that, because I said earlier she's going backwards, in her age. How do you? What is it? Is it just no stress? Is it yoga? What is it that keeps the Queen looking like it's still 1992?
That's what I'm saying. Well, you see, this is what I go back to say. Although I work out and do all of these stuff, it is staying away from the pollution. I'm talking human being intoxication in the whole industry. Just taking away myself from it is like leaving from somewhere else to another. But for me personally, I know it was the Spirit of God who helped me, because when I was going through a lot, and I thought that I was to the end, to where you see the people want to have you as their kids and thinking that you must do what you do and stuff like that. When I decided I couldn't take it a roots, rough, reggae, rock, roll, because we're yardy, but what I did was just to pray. And prayer has kept me calm for a while, and it protect me from the workers of iniquities and the wicked people, them and all that stuff. So that's what happened, is that I take away myself from the germs and just stay clean and just pretend to be who I always wanted to be, which is me. And it comes back to me. So all the ladies out there who want to look like the Queen reverse like 20 years back, I'm working on a book right now. My autobiography is also finished. My cookbook I'm working on right now. Of course, there's so much things I have going on. But for me, I honestly believe that is that just taking away yourself some time from society with the pollution and the noise helps so much, not only with the mind, but with the spirit. And God can do anything for anyone, anytime. Where you have to absorb it, and you have to take it when He give it to you, and know when to take a break and take away yourself from the material things of the world and just relax. And that's what happened to me, leaving away these germs and all these, everything that's bad, polluted people and all that stuff. Yeah.
Absolutely. Oh, polluted ass industry. We got people with the 646-595-4038. Oh, my God, these texts are ridiculous.
Yeah.
People are texting me now. All right, here's another one. John, and he's from New York. What turns the queen on?
Yeah. What turns the queen on besides cooking and everything else is just to have great moments, like the ocean, the wind, the nature is what turns me on because it does everything to the body. So you'll be able to express yourself to, the person you're with or whatever, music, anything. It's nature that takes everything. Because guess what? Without nature, none of us can survive. And that's what I'm using right now. So today, if it rains, I feel nice like the rain because I love the rain. If it is sunny, I take a tan. I just work with the moment. It's very simple. I'm working with nature, and it works for me, and everybody should do that. I'm also working on something for the skin for the ladies. You don't need to be using all that lotion and all this crap. I'm working on this special oil from natural herbs and my little stuff. There's so much things I'm putting together. But for me, what turns me on is nature. And, of course, and people should try that, take time out to enjoy the nature that surrounds you and kill the noise,
Absolutely. 646-595-4038. That's actually growing up. My nickname was Nature. No, I'm just kidding. 954 area code. You're on the Heaven Hollywood Experience with the Queen.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, Patra?
What's up, go on, my youth? Everything good?
Frederick, this one.
Frederick, big up yourself, man. Frederick from? Which am I Frederick?
Frederick.
Oh, big up yourself, Frederick, man. Everything cool?
Good,
Yeah, I love to hear from my people.
Yeah,
I feel good to hear my people them from my district and stuff, calling in and stuff like that. Really appreciate it, So you're cool?
Definitely. Yeah, man. I'm over in a city. I go and chill.
All right, so guess what? Make sure you go and support the thing, because the Queen is back, and you don't know how we do it already.
Yeah, so my boss up on the award thing, man. I'll ship you from Jamaica off the page.
No, man, respect, man. I really appreciate that, man. Really appreciate it,
For real.
All right, so big up on yourself. You don't know the link already. Just big up G and everybody. You don't know where to find me. So just go and big up yourself, because you don't know.
Yeah, man. All the faith,
All right, respect. Yeah, man.
Thank you, Fred, for calling in.
That was my Jamaican accent, my Jamaican crew. That's people right from my community in the country. I love that.
Wow.
I love the way she talking there. That shit is just so sexy. Oh.
Who you telling?
For real.
Get Hollywood a fan, please. Somebody fan him, please, right now. Right?
I need a damn fan. 646-595-4038. What else we got? La Rivers, what you got?
I feel, Patrick, your confidence and sensuality and spirituality is absolutely legendary. It's just rubbing off. I feel like I've been on a retreat just talking on the phone with you. God, I'm just sitting back listening. I'm like, this is so good. I know you got a birthday coming up soon, too, so happy pre-birthday to you.
Thank you. November 22nd, and of course,
does that make you a Scorpio?
Absolutely. Absolutely. We run shit. My birthday was the other day.
Hollywood.
Yeah.
Sometimes I also come on the full side, because for me in business I'm Scorpion. Yeah, in business I'm Scorpion, but in love making I'm a Sag. So I kind of have the whole thing balanced. I'm right on the border right there. That's what makes me so comfortable.
Scorpios and Sagittarius, when it comes to love making, they're like, number one as far as.
Yeah.
646-595-4038. We got Queen Patra in the building. Let's see what else. We'll take one more. Let's see.
Yeah.
One more email we'll go with. Okay. Here's another one. Well, you pretty much answered that one. How have you changed musically? You pretty much answered that today. But how music wise? You know what? Here's a better question. I like this. I like this question better. Why is it? Okay. Why do you think that dancehall music is not as popular in the United States as it used to be? That's a pretty good question.
Well, I have no idea on that because what happened is that you know what? Another thing, when people ask me those questions, it might sound strange or anything, but what I did is that when I decided to take a break and relax, I didn't even try to listen to radios or anything for a while because that's the only way I could believe my, you know. But I always think that dancehall music have them thing going on, you know, and
because you took a break. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Well,
exactly.
and the funniest thing is that I never ever see myself as a real dancehall artist because, as you guys know, I've gone #1 in all the charts, from hip hop to everything, and the American people have treated me so well. I'm in the States, it's like being home in Jamaica, and I'm so appreciative of everything. It's just such a shame that the Queen has gone through so much, and but as I said, I regret it not. But here, what the Queen is here. And we just here to continue where we left off, and all the people then will do that. But I always think dancehall music have them thing, but I also think reggae music have a lot of volume in it as well, and it's about you know, expression and all music. I love all kinds of music, and you know, I don't try to limit myself, but so I don't really check up and see what's going on in dancehall chart or wherever, because I'm really not in that crowd at this point, you know. But we give respect for that. You have a lot of entertainers out there who are doing their thing, and yeah, I don't know what's going on there much, because you know, didn't have the time to check. Know that it's my time to continue where I left off. Yeah.
Right. 646-595-4038. Of course, it's Queen Patra. All right, we've come to my most favorite part of the interview, and this is called Shotgun. Now, when we play Shotgun, we just shoot questions out, and I have a special design shotgun. I had a listener design this one for me. So I do not know what is in these questions. I'm opening them up now. And my listener design shotgun, we just pretty much here, we throw the questions at you and give me the first answer that comes to your head. Okay, so you ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's play some Shotgun with the Queen. All right, here is, and I just have to big up Sheila, you know, from Roslyn, who sent this, who made this list up. Okay, here's some Shotgun for the Queen. First question, ever date a fan?
No.
Ever had a stalker?
Oh, my God, I have tons of stalkers.
Ever had sex in public?
Yeah, I do that, but not like that.
Buju or Shaba?
Hell no.
Oh, that's funny.
The favorite? No, not that you have sex with Buju or Shaba.
No.
Your preference? Buju or Shaba? Who's the best?
My preferred artist, Buju and Shaba?
Yeah.
Oh, well, listen, man, Shaba is like my brother, my father, and everything, and Buju is just the same thing. I grew up with all these guys. I have the ultimate respect, and it is equal amongst that. But, of course, Shaba Ranks has done so much for me. But Buju is like my little brother and everything. These are guys I grew up with. They're all my friends. I love them to death. Sylvia, Patra, everybody. They're all my roots.
One word that describes the Queen.
Sensual.
Top or bottom?
Both.
That's what I'm saying.
Favorite vacation spot?
Jamaica, of course. It has to be because, you know, Jamaica, now when you're in Jamaica, you feel like you're really free in the world. I love it.
The actor you're attracted to the most?
The actor I'm attracted to the most? I think he's... Is he alive? Yeah, let me see. No, man. It's back in the days. You guys are gonna be funny. That was way back in the days, and that was when Van Damme came out with Universal Soldier, and I saw his ass in the thing. That was then. But then, of course, well, you know, of course, first choice would have to be like the Denzel.
Okay, one person. Oh, this is interesting. One person in the industry that you felt did not like you.
Well, I have no. Maybe my past A&R or.
Wow.
Yeah, maybe my past A&R or past people that work with me, but you know, I've never had time to do that because that's what I was telling you. I was kept busy, but I wouldn't know who it is.
All right, very interesting. It is Queen Patra. Patra on Twitter. She is Real Queen Patra. I want you to let everybody know once again, I thank you so much for the time that you gave me here today.
Thank you.
I do apologize for trying to break down the barriers at Nagasaki, so many years ago.
That's what I let men do.
Blowing out like a drunken fool.
Don't worry about it. That's what men do. They always, fall to the queen. That's how it goes. Ladies, make sure you control your destiny. and Hollywood, big respect, man. And to all my fans, don't forget to check out the Real Queen Patra page or Queen Patra, and of course on Twitter. Trust me, right there, and of course official Patra. Thank you guys so much. And much respect.
Thank you.
Big up Yada Massive. And big
what
respect.
I want you to do before you leave is just introduce your song, Reggae Music, darling.
Okay, I'm going to say, take a break, just come back to me spot. Cause you don't know, say me the queen of the pack. The man them say me body and them say that me hot. But me no hype up, me just cool and relax. Sure, yeah, you me Hollywood just go and turn it up. Cause when I say sweet reggae music is here to stay. Patra, say that.
Thank you, darling.